Remember when you used to search yourself on Google to see how you appeared so you could see what you could fix, right? And be like, oh, cool, I show up on Facebook and LinkedIn and Zillow, maybe even your own website, right? That's all cool. But the future is searching yourself on AI. Search yourself right now on ChatGPT and Gemini to see what you find out. Let's get right into this, how you can improve that search. Welcome, my friends. I am Tristan. This is Your Daily Real Estate. It's a podcast and a YouTube show. Jump right in and do me a favor. Also, join the new newsletter that we started called Real Estate Prospecting, where I tell you what I'm working on, what the brokerage is working on, what I think you should be working on, all in a weekly newsletter. Thanks for jumping in. Now let's talk about this, because ChatGPT, Gemini, because it's Google's, right, and Claude, I would consider those, and lightly Grok as well, but let's just say the first three. Those are probably the places that most people go to when it comes to using AI for their business or for personal use. Now, if you go to ChatGPT and you type in, and let's do this together, but you won't be able to see my screen, but look, pop up your phone right now and go to ChatGPT. At the top, I want you to test this out. All right. I want you to type in the chat, or Gemini or Claude, who is, and then put your name, right? I'm going to put mine. I'm going to try with Gemini as well, right? So I'm typing it up right now. Who is Tristan Ahumada? Now you type in who is your name. It's going to search the web. I'm doing it with 4.0 on ChatGPT, and it breaks down who I am. Now, think of how the consumer will start searching for you now that ChatGPT is, I think, their 5th most visited website. And SimilarWeb has them as 9th. Regardless, it's in the top 10. And more importantly, this is how a lot of people are now using ChatGPT. They're using it to replace Google. And they're searching for you. They're searching for things that they want to do. They're searching for everything because ChatGPT out-Googled Google. And so if I go to Gemini and type in the same thing, I'm going to go through this and explain to you what you need to be focused on when it comes to finding yourself better on AI, if you could call it that, right? If I go through I'm going to just share my screen with you, but if you're listening in, don't worry, we're going to go through everything anyway. I'm going to just share my screen, and on my screen, you could see ChatGPT. It says, Tristan Ahumada is a prominent California-based real estate entrepreneur, educator, and community builder, blah, 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 crap. The important thing is this. When you take a look at the results, it says, who is he? Tristan Ahumada is a luxury real estate agent operating in Los Angeles and Ventura County, especially areas like Malibu, Beverly Hills, blah, blah, crap, top 1%. Now, right underneath that, it tells me the 14 different sources it pulled from. And that's what I want you to pay attention to. Because when you do this, it's going to say, oh, by the way, yeah, we pulled from Google. We pulled from the internet. We pulled from social. And that's important because it tells you what you need to be focused on. And it's almost no different than what you were doing before or what you weren't doing before, right? So now I'm going to scroll through this. And the number one source was my website, my personal website, tristanahumada.com. Next is Business Partner Magazine. So I pulled something from a magazine or digital print. Next, Real Estate Daily Magazine, another digital print. Interesting. Instagram, that's the 4th one it pulled from. Instagram. Social. It pulled it from my bio. Number 5, LinkedIn. This is crazy. This is why I tell you, go to social. Put all of your good stuff in there. Number 6, another digital magazine. Number 7, my website, my main website for the consumer, my IDX website, Your California Realty. YouTube is number 8. Brand Builders Group, it looks like a podcast I did. The rest are just other blogs. And it pulled again, number 12. Okay, this is amazing to me. And then you can see other sources as it scrolls through my business ventures. Where did it pull from? It looks like similar. Realtor.com also. Some podcasts I did. Very, very cool. Now I'm going to go to Gemini and see what it popped up. It looks like it pulled up a podcast. It pulled up my website, a Brilliant Tribe website. It pulled up, for some reason, it pulled up a podcast from Altos Research. This is Gemini. This is Google, right? It pulled something from EXP, pulled something from our main website, digital print, Altos Research. I think it was a podcast I did. I'm going to check really quick. Let's see what happens when I click on the Altos Research link on the right. Blog. It's a blog that Altos Research did on me. It was a podcast that I did with Mike Simonson. So look, jump on people's podcasts, right? Then I've got a brillianttribe.com, right? Which this podcast is always sponsored by a brillianttribe.com. Real Estate Daily Magazine, a Brilliant Tribe, and then my main website. Look, if we can learn something from this, is that you need to be showing up more on social and on Google, because this is what it's pulling from. And it's going to only get better. But here's the twist. You need to be providing content that is unique to your area, that has your name on it. So if you can go on podcasts, if you can interview people in the community, if you can write more about the community with your name in it, even better, right? And then on social media, make sure you show up consistently. And make sure that your little bio section on Instagram, that was nuts, but your little bio section shows correctly. Where do you work? What brokerage are you with? Are you a real estate agent or not? And then LinkedIn, connect that. Like, make sure that you have the bio at least there, and post. The more you show up in all these different places, the more AI will pull, because it pulls the newer content first. Anyway, that's enough of that. Hopefully I made my point. Go search yourself on AI. Who is or what has this person done? Blank, right? Put that in. Have an awesome day, everyone. Oh, yeah. And you know what? Join the newsletter that I just started. It's going to go out once a week, all about real estate. It's called Real Estate Prospecting. I don't know why I keep forgetting. Maybe because it's new. Join it. Thank you so much.